There it is right there. And let me update the stream title. Giant Boots and NewBabe plus Jump King. Really hoping to finish this up right now. May or may not happen. Alright, got all that set up. I have a weird setup here, and I know it looks like I'm looking at the ceiling here, but I've got like a double-decker desk type thing in my second monitor with all the OBS settings and the chat and all that stuff is up there on like a higher desk. It's weird looking. I'll have to take a picture of it sometime, put it on Twitter or something. Dr. Wright never built him for combat. He was created to be a son, not a weapon. At least Rock was able to properly... He was able to properly modify it for combat. Blues never got that luxury. Well, he swapped out his burnt core for an unstable one. All right, that's cool, Raku. I never knew any of this stuff. Always up for learning lore on my old games. Anytime. Anytime learning lore. Because the books and stuff, they don't tell you anything. They tell you a big pile of nothing. Mega Man 1 box art was total crap, didn't even come remotely close. Worst box art, I believe, in the history of video games. I can't think of anything even close to that bad. Alright, so what we're doing here with Jump King, guys, is we're working on Chapter 2, and we're using the giant boots, so I can't walk left or right. I have to reposition myself by jumping. And that's proven to be harder than I was expecting. But we are somewhat near the end. I was actually really close to the end yesterday, and I totally botched it up, so maybe we can do it today. This looks frustrating already. Wait till you see what's up ahead. Wait till you see what's a little further ahead. I actually went back down a little bit on purpose yesterday so I could like reacquaint myself with the controls a bit before the hard stuff started, which is coming up. Awesome, alright. And here we're dealing with some invisible platforms, but when you know where they are, it's not that big of a deal. It feels like a different game when you're using the boots too, because I've done this chapter twice now. I did it a personal best speed run for me was 28 minutes. And the first time I did this chapter, it took 12 hours. So you do get skills in this game just by playing it, and you do get better. Everybody gets better the more they play it. It doesn't feel like you're getting better, but you do. Reason they call him Breakman until the ending cutscene is because they revealed his name was Blues. They totally give away he was Rock and Roll's brother. That makes sense. Why did they change his name from Mega Man to Rockman anyway? What was that all about? Why was that censored? Why on earth was that changed? Let me turn the sound up in this game a little bit. I can't hear anything. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so if you fall left here, guys, you're in a lot of trouble. This is one of the worst places to fall in the game. It's a kind of an easy jump here, but they're trying to troll you into falling there. The developers of this game are pretty evil, and they lay a lot of traps for you. And there's some places where it's semi-safe to fall. Other places, you'll want to never play the game again if you fall there. Alright, so I'm fine there. Repositioning yourself has been my biggest challenge with the boots on. Like right here. You have to bounce off the inner wall right there to make it to this part. And now the jumps get smaller. So we're getting into some of the meat and potatoes here of Chapter 2. I'm 72% of the way through, so we're somewhat near the top here. So we're going to get there. We are absolutely going to get there. And I was one screen away from finishing yesterday and kept screwing it up. But this is a difficult part right here because all the jumps are very small. Capcom of America thought it was a dumb name. That's literally the only reason they thought Rockman wouldn't sell well, so they changed his name to Mega Man, localized From the series, Blues Proto Man, Dr. Right to Dr. Light. That plus rock, slang for cocaine. Yes. That all makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Awesome. Now we get to do this jump again. Cocaine Man, yeah. Somebody would have thought it would have been like that. Somebody would have. We gotta freaking make this jump. Have I heard of a game called Getting Over It? Yes, Chris, I own it, unfortunately. And I'm gonna have to stream it at some point. I'm kind of dreading that, but definitely gonna be playing that at some point. I'm so scared to make that jump. I don't want to make that jump. And see, they keep making you make this jump when you fall back down because they know you're eventually going to fall down the left side, and you fall a very long way if you fall down the left shaft right there. You don't want to do that. I've been there. That is not what we want. Got snooter shot. Yeah, I think Capcom was trying to avoid that type of stuff. Yeah, Getting Over It's insane. I've seen people play it a little bit. I've tried to avoid spoilers because I kind of figured it would be a stream game one day. I can't even make any of these jumps. I'm glad I started a little bit lower because you really have to kind of be on to play this game, like in the zone for it, or you're just going to keep messing up. How small is that ledge? What does that ledge look like? Now I fell again. Okay. I'm getting salty already, guys. I'm getting salty. I'm getting salty already, and the game just started. All right. And when you touch the shrooms over here, the magic shrooms, it shows you where the invisible platform is. Okay, so that's what it looks like up there. That's what it looks like. It doesn't change from that. But that's what we have to land on, and that's what we have to make a good jump to. Okay. I'm still scared to make that jump because the game punishes you severely if you don't make it. I should definitely check out a speed run of that sometime. I've actually done a speed run of this game in Chapter 1. And I don't do speed runs on stream. They're not my thing, but this game teaches you the skills to do basic speed running just by finishing it. Hey, Pug, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I updated the emotes some. I'm not really playing Team Fortress 2 right now, so I switched out a bunch of the emotes. Hope everything is going well for you on this fine Sunday. Dude, what happened to Oklahoma defense? They didn't look good. The offense looked great. Your defense needs work. But it's early though. It's the first game of the year. I'm sure they'll get it worked out. I'm not able to do this today. This is honestly, these are the worst jumps in Chapter 2 right here. Because everything is still small. It's very small jumps. And they're kind of scary. Okay, now what? Full jump left. Trying to reposition in the middle of the platform and it's about impossible. Okay. Damn. Pissing me off. So everyone in the fan base agrees that Mega Man's actual name is still Rock. Mega Man is just like the name he uses for battle, like a superhero alias. So Blues gets to keep. Name 2 in the Western versions, even though they never acknowledge it. Raku, did you grow up playing these games too? You grew up playing the Rockman series more so than when it was actually called Mega Man. So that makes perfect sense. Because I didn't know any of the story of the game and stuff at all. I was just like, okay, it's Mega Man. And then when I first saw Rockman, I was like, what is this? I was kind of confused. This is going nowhere, guys. I'm sorry. It's going nowhere. Still one surprised Clemson lost. I'm not surprised Clemson lost. Georgia's defense was going to be great this year. I was watching the game and stuff at my dad's last night. We watched the Alabama game, and then we watched the Georgia-Clemson game, and I was not surprised, honestly. Georgia's defense is for real. I'm worried about playing them this year. Normally, I don't care about Georgia that much, but I'm concerned this year. 350-plus yards field goals ties the FBS record. Well, you got a kicker. That's important. That's important. And I think you can work the defense issues out, though. I was happy with Alabama's game, too. I don't really have any complaints about it. I've got a lot of complaints about this game, though. Like, endless. Capcom America's credit. Proto Man is a good name, too. Makes a whole lot more sense when the ending cutscene rolls and you realize that this time Proto Man was a prototype for Mega Man. Yeah, it called him his brother in the ending scene there. That's the first time that's, like, revealed for that game. Grew up with Rockman in particular, though they're still good enough with the Western version. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I'm looking forward to playing through the whole series. I really am. I've got all the games. We just got to find time to play them on stream. Dude, I hate this game. I really don't like this game very much. Really don't. If you want to get put in a bad mood real quick, you play this game. Everything was... I was having fun playing some Mega Man. Now I'm all out of whack here playing this piece of crap. Maybe I won't finish this today. Maybe I won't. Really hoping to do so. If I can just get out of this place, we're gonna be okay. Okay. Alright, this is as far as I made it today. And that may be as far as I make it today. One happy, wonderful, fun times that is. It's so different with the boots. It's so different. So for our next Mega Man game, it'll definitely be Mega Man 4. Maybe the Game Boy version of 2. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Stop falling, you stupid moron! Stupidity abound here today, guys. I'm sorry. Holy crap. I knew this was going to be difficult today, but I'm doing worse now than I was yesterday. And I didn't do well yesterday either. Now I just want this to end. I don't want to be here anymore. I normally don't play a whole lot of modern games and stuff, but this one was a little bit different for me because it was, it's got like old-time graphics that I like. It's really hard. It's got a lot of ingredients that I like to play as like on stream games and stuff. So that's why I decided to give it a try. Feels like I'm not even in control of this game half the time. Good freaking God. I am so ready to rage right now. There's a brand new chapter of this game that's come out too, and we're gonna have to play that at some point. I'm kind of dreading it. And it's a player-made one. It's not even made by the company that did the game. Can't do it today. I may just have to cut my losses with this today. This is going absolutely nowhere. Now, yeah, for Raku, I think that's where you start using the Charge Mega Buster. I think that's the first game that includes the Charge Mega Buster, and I'm looking forward to that because I've only like seen other people use it. I've never actually like messed around with it myself, so I can't wait to see that in action. Still a phenomenal game. Felt special weapons were a bit lacking this time. 4's got you covered. Okay. I thought the weapons were okay. They weren't bad. I know some of the bosses and stuff is like Toad Man and like there's like a Pharaoh Man and stuff like that. I've seen it a little bit, but I don't have any experience with the actual gameplay. Okay, I made that jump again. I'm just in a perpetual state of going nowhere here. I think I'm too far over. Yep. I can't reposition myself. It doesn't happen. I hate this game. Why did I decide to play this again today? I wish it'd taken longer to beat Mega Man. That way I wouldn't have extra time to play this piece of crap. Should have died more on Mega Man. Trying to just tap the button. What? Yo! Why? I hate this piece of crap. But this is a good game to pop on even when you don't have much time, because the game saves all the time. This isn't a game that takes a long time to get into. In fact, it auto-saves, so you can't save scum your way out of a problem. Oh, I missed the jump. I guess we better reload. Nope, can't do that in this game. Very first Rockman game with an intro cutscene. I heavily recommended watching it through. It recaps the events that began the series for those unfamiliar. Alright, well then, when we start that game, we will watch the intro sequence. That sounds cool. Some games, that's kind of funny. We should be talking about like intro sequences and cutscenes, because I think a lot of modern games today have too many cutscenes. It's almost like, just shut up and let me play the game. Sometimes it starts to feel that way. But like for older games and stuff, I kind of would have preferred a few more cutscenes to like explain what's going on with the story and stuff like that. So I'm glad it's going to do that. 3 didn't explain anything. We were just all left to guess. I don't think it's going to work from... There we go. I guess I can just keep falling over and over. I guess I can do that. Alright, good jumps. Oh, it was. I am really struggling with this. It's because I can't walk on the platforms. I'm using the boots. So... like, when I did this the real way, without the boots, I would put myself in the middle of every platform, so it made the jumps feel... or, damn it, I hate this. I love pixel art so much. I love pixel art so much. I grew up with pixel art, so I'm okay with modern graphics sometimes for some games, but... at my core, I really just kind of like stuff This is kind of what attracted me to this game in a little bit when I saw someone playing it. It was like, oh, that's got like old school pixel style graphics on it. What could this game be like? But I'm not a huge fan of like just like going for like the best possible graphics you can find in a game. I've never been a graphics guy ever, and I never will be. If it's got good gameplay, I'm playing it. It is like the original. That's what I was trying to think of. The original Legend of Zelda has really terrible graphics, I guess I would say, by today's standards, but it's still one of the best games ever made. Zelda 2, same thing. Link kind of looks kind of goofy in that one, but wonderful game. We're going to play that on stream. We're going to do Zelda 1 on stream. I'd like to do that. I've got a challenge mode ready for Zelda 1. We're going to try and do it with 5 heart containers. 5 total blocks of life. That's my challenge. For the first quest, anyway. Yep, more Rockman. All the Mega Man series games, I love those graphics. I love them. Can't get enough. Castlevania, same thing, and I just missed the last jump of that area again. This is madness, guys. This is madness. Why am I even bothering? In so much pain here. Now, if any of you guys ever want to try this game, you don't have to... It would be way easier than what you're seeing here, because with the boots on, it's a totally different challenge. Almost fell down the hole. That would have been just perfect. We might have to do that, Raku. We might have to do it, because we're going to have to deal with the whiz robes with almost no health. It might not even be... I might not even be good enough to do that. We may end up just failing completely, but I'm willing to try it. Just like I want to try Zelda 2, a run where we don't power up the sword. We'll try it with the level 1 sword. I think it might be possible. Someone's probably already done it, actually. But I'd like to try it regardless. I don't look ahead on YouTube and see like who's done what challenge. I try and think up challenges on my own to try, but I'm sure if I've thought of it and I'm thinking about doing it, I'm sure someone else has already beat me to it, more than likely. But that's fine. That's totally fine. You've been thinking about trying that too, Proto? Like a 1 sword run of Zelda 2? I think it might be possible. It won't be like 1 CC or anything, but we may have to like grind the same dungeon for like days, but I think it'd be fun. Yeah, so those are our 2 challenges for Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. 5 heart maximum for Zelda 1. See if we can do the first quest. And... I tried to reposition there and I just happened to fall again. That's what I'm putting up with right now. And for Zelda 2, we will try a no sword power-up run. I am very proficient with the game. I've played it a million times. I think it's possible. Now, you can ask me that again once we reach the Phoenix at the bottom of the Great Palace. That's kind of scary thinking about it, but maybe we can pull it off. Just maybe. In terms of challenges, I like thinking of some weird ones on my own too. That's a great way, Proto, to just like get more entertainment out of older games that we've already beaten and stuff. Or to throw in a really tough challenge that maybe we haven't played the game much before, but want to try and do something crazy and really difficult with, but still might be technically possible. Like, I like what you're doing with Ghouls and Ghosts. You're trying to 1 CC it the first time you've played through it. Extraordinary challenge there. That is extraordinary. And you've made a way more progress than most people would ever imagine. Just making it to level 3... And that part with like the monster tongues and the statues, you've made it a long way. That's a hard part. I remember doing that. But coming up with challenges for old games keeps them fresh. It keeps them fun. That's why I was talking about with Mega Man doing some Mega Buster only runs. I think that would be a lot of fun to make those games harder and more challenging. Why am I unable? I'm getting salty here, guys. My salt levels are starting to rise. All right, this is as far as These are not hard jumps. I'm just not making them. I used to be all about in-game challenges, mostly just Rockman stuff, though. They were never good enough for anything else. Well, with practice, anything would be possible. Honestly, Rocco, you could do what I did not that long ago. Remember when we did the Pacifist Ninja Gaiden run? Any of you guys could do that. That was just like trial and error. That was total trial and error. It turned Ninja Gaiden into like a puzzle game. Like, let's see what it takes to get past this part. And then you have to figure out, oh, I have to bounce off the machine gun guy's bullets, use iframes, and run through the guy with just enough iframes to get through him. That was fun trying to figure that out. I had a blast doing that. I thought it was great. And I have tried a Castlevania Pacifist run on stream, and we made it to level 4, which is the Frankenstein level. And the courtyard with all the hunchbacks, that is hell to get through without using any weapons. I made it through a couple of times, but I was unable to beat Frankenstein's monster. But maybe we will succeed at that next time we try. But I will say that Pacifist run of Castlevania looks like it's going to be a lot harder than Ninja Gaiden 1. Can't do this. I just can't do this. I can't even get out of this Black Sanctum area. I can't do that. Rocker with other do no damage Buster only Rockman 2 again, then ever try Pacifist Ninja Gaiden. Okay, to each their own, but I'm just saying though, you could do it. I think you could do it. We have a lot of people that are really good at games here, and I think you guys could do anything. You guys could beat Jump King, no problem. I'm sucking like crazy right now, but I mean, I think all you guys are good game players. You know how games work. You could do anything. I haven't even played Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 yet, and I'm trying to do just like crazy stuff with Ninja Gaiden 1. But I grew up with Ninja Gaiden 1, so that's kind of why I wanted to take on that challenge. I'm sure someone's already done it. I haven't put my video up on YouTube of it, but I'm sure it's been done. I'm not good enough to do anything like pioneering stuff, like stuff that no one's ever done before. No, I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff, but I do like doing hard challenges. That'll be the limits for me. Now, the one exception was that run I did in Mario 35. I can't make these jumps. Where we won 21 games in a row. That was not due to me being a great Mario player. That was due to a lot of ridiculously good luck as well. I could never do that again. If they brought back that game permanently, I would never do that well again. Ever. No chance. Never in a million years. Definitely won't struggle much with the Buster only run for Rockman 2, though. It's a cakewalk as long as you bring an E-Tank. So you know what that means. Maybe we'll do a Buster-only no E-Tank run. There's always room to make it harder. How about no E-Tanks? No E-Tank run. See, I would have still been playing Mega Man 3 if I hadn't been using E-Tanks. They bailed me out of those last couple of fights. We would have still been at the Yellow Devil fight. That's the interpretation I got from it, is that we're gonna do a no E-Tank run with Buster only. How does that sound? Yep, that's the plan. It's been settled. That is the plan. Can't wait to try it. That'll be a future stream. It's been decided. All right, there's the snake. We're on the move now, guys. We might get a crack at the end here. Finally, I made it through this 30 minutes later. We're gonna do it, Raku. You know we're gonna try. We gotta try. Anything's possible. Alright, here we are at Deep Ruin. This is underwater, so the physics just changed. This is not that difficult of an area if you know what to do here. Yep, Buster only, no E-tanks. I'm looking forward to it. Already looking forward to it. Yeah, this part's pretty darn easy as long as you take the nice big jumps here. I gotta keep getting use out of my old games, Raku, else I'll run out of old games to play, and that scares me worse than anything on stream, is running out of old games to play. We can't run out of old games to play, even if we have to create psychotic challenges for them. We can't run out. Okay, we made that jump. Let's move over a little bit. Let's make a full jump here. We're almost at the final tower. Made it up here a couple of times yesterday. Did not succeed, but this could be the end. Alright, this is it. Can't hear it. Oh yeah, we gotta add the dramatic music. That lasted a long time. And back to the bottom of the water. Or maybe not. Okay. Game showed mercy on me just a little bit right there, but not that time. Very poor Jump King play today. Rockman games lend themselves to varied game challenges. Pretty cool. Like, obviously, there's stuff like no damage, Buster only, heck of a lot, folks even combine the two. What about no miss runs or the Kirby challenge? Possibilities are sky high. They are. How about a 1 credit clear? How about a deathless run? There's lots we can do. Deathless runs and like no hit runs and 1 credit clears can apply to so many different games. We've accomplished some on stream already. I updated my stream Twitch profile, like down like about and all that stuff down there, and I'm keeping everything up to date on like challenges completed and games we've completed. So that is nice and up to date now. So if you guys like have any suggestions for like a challenge or a game to play or something like that, you can see if we've already done it or not down there. Definitely wanted to get that set up. Why am I not making that jump? I know that's possible. I've done it before. Okay. Kirby games. We haven't played any Kirby games on stream yet. We could go for some... Kirby games aren't that hard. I've got the one on Game Boy and Nintendo. I beat the one on Game Boy. We could try to do a deathless run on that. And I've never played through the Nintendo one. That'd be a blind play. The Kirby series is good too. Alright, we're near the end here. I'm going this way. I did this yesterday and I felt safer about it. I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, I didn't fall. Wow. Alright, so now we gotta try and get out of here somehow. Like, That actually worked well. Jump on the Tetris block, yes. Crap. Oh, high stakes jumping right here. This is for all the marbles right here, guys. Scary, man. This is scary. The worst part is I can't really reposition myself to jump very well here. I know what I need to do here. I know what I need to do. It's doable. Recommend a Rockman Kirby challenge. Very particular subset of challenges. The rules are real simple. Once you beat a robot master, you only use their weapon to beat the next stage. Those runs can get surprisingly creative. But don't you run out of power? Or do they expect you just to dodge stuff? That's okay. That's crazy. Let me, Raku, I'm writing that down. I'm going to write Raku Mega Man Kirby Challenge. When you bring this stuff up to me, that means it has to be tried at some point. Alright, so it's in the books now. That means we're going to have to try it at some point. That sounds kind of ridiculous, but I'm more than willing to see how it works. Alright, here's where I screwed it up yesterday. Screwed it up again, okay. That sounds fun in a way, though. Surprisingly creative. You might have to do the levels in certain order, though, because some weapons might not work. Whereas some might. In certain situations. That sounds scary. You'd obviously need to start with a good weapon. Like the metal blade. You want to get that. And then pick a stage where that would really help you. I don't even know if I can jump this far. Okay. Damn. Hey, this is the top, guys. We got a couple more hard jumps to make and it's over. One part for weapons like Time Stopper, Gravity Holder, Centaur Flash. You gotta love ammo to spare. You gotta just have to save them for so you don't gotta do those or just tank a bunch of hits with E-tanks. That's where the fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that at some point. Yes, face tank everything. Why not? Why if it's doable, we do it. Giant Boots run is complete. Oh, there's another challenge down, guys. I'm excited about that. Actually, I'm just relieved as hell that I don't have to do this anymore. Heart's beating fast because you fall really. Those last two jumps right there are treacherous. If you fall right there on that last jump right there, you fall back below where the snake is. You fall literally like 10 to 12 screens down right there if you miss those last jumps. You don't want to do that. You sure as hell don't want to screw it up there. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Proto, thanks again for the 100 biddies, man. Way too kind. Boots are made for jumping. You got that right. Oh my god, and 100 bits from Goten. You guys are way too kind. Way too kind. I appreciate it so much, fellas. Thank you so much. Oh man. We're knocking out some challenges with this game, but there's still more to go, and they're only going to get worse. I'm trying not to think about them right now. Thank you so much, guys. Proto and Goten, you guys are super awesome and kind. I appreciate it so much. Like I've said before, guys, no one ever has to sub or give bits here or anything, but I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. Oh, that's a new cutscene. That's a new ending scene because he's wearing the boots. The princess, the babe in the first 2 chapters looks like a Barbie doll. I like the one at the end of the 3rd chapter. She looks way more interesting, I'll say.